It's a Wacky Wednesday! What's good, everybody? Y'all make some noise for our host for the night, Mr. Mario Rio. Mr. Rio.
All right, thank you, Sonny.
Yo, turn up. Turn up. Turn up.
And thank you, Evolution Brewery. Let's hear it for ourselves. If we're drinking tonight, hold them up. I want to see the drinks. Come on, everyone. Who's drinking? All right. Be a lot of drunk drivers on the road tonight.
Somebody has to do it.
Let's see. We had Memorial Day weekend over the weekend. Who celebrated Memorial Day weekend? One guy? Come on. I guess we're not American in here. We're like, fuck the Patriots and fuck the Memorial. No, come on, seriously. Memorial Day, come on.
Salute to our vets. Yes, go.
All right, Memorial Day weekend is that big weekend to kick off summer, right? You guys had barbecue pool parties and everything. Who went to a barbecue pool party this weekend? You did, ma'am? Okay, how about anybody else, right? I personally hate barbecue pool parties because it's a conflict of interest for me. And I'll tell you why. It's never going to be 30 minutes since I last ate. So why even bother bringing a fucking swimsuit, right? I'm just going to be eating the whole time. You might as well not even... It's like, what am I going to do? Eat the barbecue or go swimming? I can't do either. And then you're going to get mad if I pee in your pool. It happens. And tomorrow is National Hamburger Day. And here at Evolution Brewery, we have a Res Burger. This thing has won an award. And if you guys saw our promo last week, we did, they actually have a golden trophy in here for this burger. All right, so you got to check this out. Look at this burger. This thing has everything on it. Little jalapenos, everything. I even got the cheese curds because I'm a fat guy and I got to try them. So, Evolution Brewery, try that, all right? Now, do we have any fans of Bob's Big Boy? The double-decker Bob's Big Boy? Now, does anybody know how Bob's Big Boy got their iconic name? It was originally called Bob's Burger back in the 1930s, about 100 years ago. And they made a thing called the double-decker burger, which was just 2 burger patties on top, and they called it the double-decker. And then Bob's, they didn't have an icon yet in the 1930s, 100 years ago. And they figured out, all right, so we need to come up with an icon. We need something that's Americana, something that shows Bob's Big Boy. And every day there was a little chubby 6-year-old boy that would come in to Bob's diner. It's a true story. You guys can look this up, okay? And so this little chubby boy would come in every day. And eventually the owner looked at this little fat boy and said, boom, that's our icon right there. That little fat boy is going to be our icon. And that is the little fat boy you see outside Bob's Burger, standing with the burger like this, like he won a fucking trophy, right? Now, that was 1930. Everyone thought that was Americana, right? 100 years later, we can't do that. Can you imagine if we had an outside right here, there's a fat guy holding the same burger?
John!
Look at me. You're not going to look at me as, this is Americana. You're going to look at me like, no, yeah. That guy's fat.
That's pretty Americana.
That is pretty Americana. Now, I'm proud of my fatness. I really am. And I'm going to say I'm allowed to make fun of the fat people because I'm fat. It's kind of like how the black guys can say the N-word and get away with it. Right? And so last week, who was here 2 weeks ago when we did the other show? Who was here? We have a few people. Now, I mentioned not only do I do stand-up comedy, I have an OnlyFans page. Right? Now, you want to take it off? All right, Val, come here. No, come here. Come here, Val. Come here. I got something special for Val because Sit down. Last time, this gentleman here, he said, take it off when I mentioned I have an OnlyFans. So I told you I was going to do this for you. Now, not only do I do comedy, I do some stripping. Let me tell you, Val, you're a pretty sexy man.
Yeah, that's right. I got my side on that.
Now, is this your wife in the audience?
No, that's my daughter.
Oh, that's your daughter. Oh, your daughter's kind of cute. Well, how old is she?
37?
I'm 44. What's that? But I wanted to show you, you told me to take it off.
Yeah.
So I figured I would surprise you here tonight and just take it off.
Nice.
All right, thank you. I waited 2 weeks for that joke. Let's see. I feel uncomfortable with everybody staring at me.
I don't know why. That looked like an original make there. Is that a
hey, you know what? I tell you,
clearance item?
If comedy doesn't work out, I'm gonna try stripping.
Okay, Magic Mario.
Oh, it sucks when people start walking out of the room now. It wasn't me. It wasn't me, was it? Oh man! I start taking off my clothes and people start leaving. But the funny thing is, I told you guys last time my OnlyFans is actually a reverse OnlyFans. That's where I start with my clothes off, and you got to pay me to put my clothes back on.
Oh my God!
I'm not gonna charge you for that tonight. I gotta say, I actually took cooking classes in Hemet. I really did. They taught me how to cook meth. Yeah. What did you expect? You know what they say about Hemet? Come to Hemet for the scenery, stay because your car got stolen. It's a true fact I just made up. I gotta say, you guys are from Poland. Is that what we also learned? We have a table from Poland. They are the only individuals in here not worried about ice. They're like, if ice rolled up on anybody else, they'd be like, nah, we good. Like, we good. Like, do you have the accent? Just don't talk. Alright? As long as you don't talk, you're good. Before I go into dark humor, I just got to know, where are we at on the level of too soon? Like, some jokes are too soon? Do we like those kind of jokes? Okay, I'm gonna start with one that I wrote just last week. So this is the first time I'm ever doing it in public. This is how dark my brain can go. Do we have any NASCAR fans in the audience tonight? Yeah! NASCAR, woo! It is reported that Kyle Busch reportedly passed away in a NASCAR simulator. My curiosity was he simulating Dale Earnhardt's crash from Daytona. Is that too soon? Is that too soon? All right, I was just curious. Another example of too soon. Do we have any Charlie Kirk fans in the audience? Like a sniper in Utah, I'm gonna take a shot. What do y'all think was Charlie Kirk's favorite song? I thought it was "Protect Your Neck" by the Wu-Tang Clan. No? It might be "Shot Through the Heart" by Bon Jovi. Okay, we're gonna figure that one out. I'm pretty damn sure right now Charlie Kirk wishes he had a Kevlar neck brace. What we did learn is that Donald Trump's hairpiece is made out of Kevlar. Because when he got shot, that bullet bounced right off, right? Now, I'm thinking Donald Trump's hairpiece is either made out of Kevlar or it's made out of that little Arctic fox that's running in Greenland, and that's why he wants to secure Greenland. Is that Arctic fox? You guys have foxes in Poland? Okay. Is that where Trump is getting all the toupee hair? Probably. I do think that's why Trump wants to go after Greenland. It's for the fox. But I do know that when he went after Iran, he went into Iran recently, and he called it. He started his Board of Peace, but I'm pretty sure he spells it B-O-R-E-D. Because come on, well, why else would he start a war with Iran? Like, why? You know, I do know that as soon as he started that war with Iran, he realized there was no more Walmarts, only Targets. Yeah. And another thing is, who believes in reincarnation? Do we have any reincarnation believers here? Okay, I'm going to school you guys. In order for reincarnation to work, one soul has to leave for another soul to come in. So follow me here, baby birds. Adolf Hitler died in April of 1945. 1 year later, in June of 1946, Donald Trump was born. That is the end of my argument, ladies and gentlemen. Donald Trump is Adolf Hitler reincarnated. I truly believe that. Do you all know in pornography, it's the only video you'll watch with no advertisement? Could you imagine jerking off to Pornhub and it's all, hold that nut, we'll be right back with a message from our sponsors. I don't know if I can hold that nut. You guys were married, how long you said, 12 years? 12 years, wow. I was married for 15. True story, I really was. I was married for 15 years. I decided one day, I came home, I decided I didn't want the 2 car payments. I didn't want the condo. I didn't want the guy sleeping in my bed with my ex-wife. I let her keep it all. I even let her keep the guy. I didn't want him. And it was funny because after 15 years, my wife and I actually ended up having a vasectomy. Because my wife did not want any more children. She was very adamant. I was 37, she was 33 at the time. She was like, no more children, so I ended up having a vasectomy. She ends up cheating on me, as I said, and her twins just turned 5 in January, ladies and gentlemen. That's a true story, she really had twins. Like, she left me thinking she was gonna get all new life and everything. Now, plot twist, bitch. We have a 20-year-old daughter. Our daughter is 20. She's in the Air Force, and she's married. And I got something for these teenagers right here. When my daughter was a teenager, do we have any teenage parents out here? We have teenage parents right here. So, when my daughter was about 13, I couldn't get this kid to vacuum the house for anything. And you know, as teenage parents, or parents of teenagers, getting your teens to do chores is like hard as hell, right? Can you get your teens to do chores? And I realized it. My daughter never wanted to vacuum. And I realized it last year when she turned 20, and I asked her, what do you want for your birthday? She said, Dad, I want a Roomba. She's married, by the way. She's married, and she said she wants a Roomba for her house. And I said, whoa, okay. It all came clear to me. The teens of the world right now, they're smart. They're smarter than us. My daughter knew in the future she didn't need to learn how to vacuum because she's like Judy Jetson, and she's going to have a fucking robot vacuum doing that for her. So the next time you think your teens are lazy, no, they're just thinking the future. Because that's what I learned from my teenage daughter. Yeah. Can I tell a classy story, Evolution?
Let's hear it.
We're gonna tell a classy story. I've tried every dating app out there. I've tried Tinder. I've tried Bumble. I've tried I don't try Grindr. Yeah, Grindr turned out to be a major pain in the ass. I never met any real girls on Grindr, just a bunch of fat dudes with dick, tits, and Tony Hinchcliffe. Yeah. But yeah, so one thing I've learned on all the dating apps, every woman, and I gotta ask, we have women here tonight, every woman, and let this be a lesson to the young men and the men in the audience, every woman in here has received at least one time an unwanted dick pic. Am I right? Women? Every woman has got an unwanted dick pic at least once. And every woman I talk to on these dating apps, they tell me, oh yeah, every guy sends me a dick pic. And it's rude, it's disgusting. And I'm not going to do it. I think it's awesome. It's rude, it's disgusting. And my penis doesn't look good in photography. But I am a videographer, so I'll send you a full-length video of it. I'm going to film it in 4K. It's going to be a hard watch, but it's a short documentary. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do from now on. But I've given up on all the dating apps, and one reason I found out that there was a lady in prison recently that got lucky through the pen pal thing in prison, and her name was Gypsy Rose. If you don't know, that was the retard bitch that went to jail for killing her mom. Well, she's out of jail now. She's not really retarded. Well, she's kind of retarded. I saw her social media. But her titties ain't retarded, so don't judge me, Temecula, all right? I'll do a retarded chick. All right? I see a guy with a system of a down, I'll do a down system chick. Just because she's got down, so don't mean she don't go down. Don't judge me. It's 2026, we're not supposed to kink shame. So yeah, I figured Gypsy Rose, she got lucky. She got with the real-life Peter Griffin lookalike. I'm trying to bring that up. But yeah, so Gypsy Rose, she got the real-life Peter Griffin lookalike, and she got lucky. She got knocked up and had the baby. And I just hope that baby continues the family tradition of killing the baby, killing the mom. Yeah. I said I love dark humor, guys. But I am still writing to one female prisoner. She got denied parole, so she's still in there for a few more years. And these letters start very simple. It just starts off with, "Dear Yolanda, I loved Selena." No Selena fans? Oh, come on. I thought it had at least one Selena fan. All right. Do we have any Michael Jackson fans? Woo! The movie right now, Michael Jackson movie is coming out, or it's in the theaters right now. I think that's really cool. Michael Jackson movie, it goes all the way up to 1988, so it only covers a part of his year, or a part of his life. I gotta say, when I was a young boy, I was in church, and I had my preacher in church, he was a Michael Jackson impersonator. He didn't do any of the singing and dancing, he just did all the kid touching stuff. Whoa! Wow! But yeah, so with Michael Jackson, do you all know the conspiracy theory going around the internet? It's hashtag Farrah killed Michael. Have anybody heard about this? You can look this up. It's a true conspiracy theory. It's hashtag Farrah killed Michael. And the belief is that on the day of Michael Jackson's death, Farrah Fawcett died first. And when Farrah Fawcett got to heaven, Jesus said, "Farrah, you were such a good earthly soul. I'm going to grant you one wish." And Farrah said, "Jesus, I don't need to think about this. I just want all the children of the earth to be safe. No more child predators." Yeah, and 2 hours later, Michael Jackson was dead, ladies and gentlemen. And that's a conspiracy theory that I made up, and we're going to push it. Yeah, obviously. You know, it's funny because I used to do Sirius XM. I was on satellite radio for a long time. So that's where I developed that voice earlier you guys saw on the show. Where I said, "Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to Evolution Brewworks." So, I gotta say, I think I have a way better face for radio than I do stage.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Way better face for radio. And I'll tell you how I know I'm ugly. Because I don't get hit on by men or women. Not that I want men to hit on me, but no men ever walk, like, I want women to hit on me, but men. So that's how I know I'm ugly. I can't get either gender to hit on me. That's how you know you're an ugly person.
That's why people have dogs.
That's why I have dogs, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
This is a safe place. Did y'all enjoy that?
Now,
Yeah.
Val just said take it off again. I'm not going to do that because we have kids here. But, are your children wrestling fans? Wrestling fans? Do you know who John Cena is?
I can't see you.
You can't see him.
I can't see you.
Do you all know that John Cena is the most requested wrestler for the Make-A-Wish Foundation? It's a true story, yes. But there is a 2-year waiting list for those sick and dying children to meet John Cena, and I figure at that rate, they're going to meet The Undertaker first. Yeah.
That's a wrestler.
That's a wrestler. Hulk Hogan died last year. And do you think that when EMS got to Hulk Hogan, do you think they did that arm thing with him? 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait! No, he's dead. know how they cremated Hulk Hogan with all that body oil? Like, that'd be like a bigger oil fire than we saw in Kuwait in '92. Like, you just, what do? Just elbow drop him into the grave? Leg drop off the top rope? Where'd Sonny go? I had a partner. I don't know where Sonny went. Well, I'm going to tell you guys this. I'll finish out a few minutes. I am the host of Wacky Wednesday. I want to thank you all for coming out on a Wednesday. If you didn't catch, my name is Mario Reyes. And if you've been watching the news, that guy Luigi Mangione, that's not my brother. I know all my life people have said, hey Mario, where's Luigi? And I've never had an answer until recently. And the answer is he's in federal prison for being a fucking hero. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, that's Luigi Mangione. He's the guy that allegedly killed the CEO from United Healthcare. If you've not seen the video, catch me after the show. I have it saved on my phone under favorites. But yeah, he allegedly killed the guy from United Healthcare. The CEO, Brian Thompson, he actually would have been saved, but after the second gunshot, they considered that a pre-existing condition. Yeah. Now, we know Luigi's going to get the death row. Like, come on. Luigi's going to get put to death. I just hope that the government gives Luigi Mangione that same wish that they gave the guy in South Carolina. Recently, there was a man in South Carolina that was on death row. And his only crime was killing his mother-in-law. And I've had a mother-in-law before, and I don't think it should be a crime for killing the bitch. Right? And so they gave this man a choice. They said, sir, you can have lethal injection, you can have a firing squad, or whatever that third one is, I don't remember. But this man, he chose the firing squad. And that's quick and easy, and I know a lot of other states are doing it. Utah, Iowa, we're all doing LAPD, they already enacted it. But yeah, so he chose the firing squad. And I got a white lady in front of me. What would you choose, ma'am? If you were on death row. Well, lucky for you, ICE chooses for white ladies now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a good one. That's a bad one.
That's a dark one, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you want some more dark? Let's see. What was the one I told last month? I said, does anybody know what sharks and humans have in common?
Yes.
All the great ones are white. Ooh. I thought this man would laugh at that. You know? He's like, no. Yeah. So sometimes those jokes don't go over very well. Let's see another one I have. Does anybody know the difference between a straight suicide and a gay suicide?
Nope.
On the gay suicide, the teeth marks go further down the barrel. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end this show. When I came out here tonight, I asked who was drinking. One more time, who's drinking? Let's hold them up. Now, this is why I asked. Not only do I do stand-up comedy, I have my own video production company. And I go around, I do a lot of online content. Don't look at me, it's not like that, sir. But no, I work with a lot of musicians and bands and celebrities. I work with Brian Head Welch from Korn. I do his sober recovery videos. I work with Tony Hawk and Jason Ellis on their Hawk versus... I can't talk right now, hold on. I work on some couple podcasts, we'll just say that. But besides doing stand-up comedy, I do videography. And I work with a lot of bands. One of the bands I've worked with for 30 years is Cottonmouth Kings. Okay? And we have a side group to Cottonmouth called DGAF. DGAF. Does anybody know what DGAF means? What does it mean? Ma'am, you are wrong. We are a Christian soccer organization, and there are fucking children right here. It's actually doing God a favor. We're a Christian soccer organization. And if you don't buy that, I don't give a fuck. No, it actually is don't give a fuck, but sometimes we do have to give a fuck. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, if you're drinking and driving tonight, DGAF stands for don't get another felony. And the most important, don't go away forever. Alright? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mario Reyes. You can find me on Sirius XM, the Raw Dog Channel 99. You can find me on YouTube with Howie Mandel, When a Stranger Calls podcast. Or you can find me on Instagram, comedian Mario Reyes 82. Or every other Wednesday, the second and fourth Wednesday, every year. I can't talk, these drinks. The second and fourth Wednesday of every month here at Evolution, we're doing Wacky Wednesdays. I will be your host. Next week, we're going to have Dick Solis as one of our feature comics. I'm going to come out. I'm going to have Speech Impediment Man from the Howard Stern Show. He's coming out soon. We're going to bring out a whole list of comics, so just keep coming out every second and fourth Wednesday. And Sonny, do you have anything you want to say?
Take it off.
Eat well. And tomorrow's National Burger Day.
Tomorrow is National Burger Day. I ate that big Res burger, and that thing was delicious and spicy. So if you're not into spice, I'm a white boy. I was like, God damn, that shit's spicy. Why is it so spicy? It really was, but delicious. Last time I was here, I tried the grilled sausage whatever bites they had here. The grilled sausage trio. One of those sausage lit my ass on fire. I swear to God, the next morning my butthole tasted that sausage. That was hot. Delicious, but hot. And tonight, that Res burger was so delicious. So tomorrow is National Hamburger Day, so go out and get a hamburger, preferably here at Evolution. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my time. Thank you all very much.